Good morning, everybody. Let's go ahead and warm up. Lay down on your backs. And just take a moment, even before we start breath work, and just feel your body against your mat and just really kind of let everything release. So it was a really nice weekend. We were probably all out quite a bit, maybe doing gardening, walking, biking. So you might be just a little sore this morning. So just kind of take a moment and just let the body just release. Feel your spine dropping down into the earth. And taking that moment just to feel what is touching your mat, what's not touching the mat. No judgment in that, just notice it. And then begin by taking a nice deep breath in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. Deep breath in through the nose and exhale out through the mouth. And as you're breathing, notice how your body moves with the breath. As you inhale into the lungs, maybe you feel the back of the ribs down into your mat a little bit. As you exhale, notice how the abdominals just naturally fall back towards your spine. And then circle your head on top of the spine. And take your time, try not to rush through. And reverse the circle. And come into cervical nods. Inhale, nod the chin just slightly. Exhale, nod down. And inhale, nodding up. Exhale, nodding down. And inhale, nodding up. Exhale, nodding down. Inhale, nodding up. Exhale, nodding down. Inhale, nodding up. Exhale, nodding down. Inhale, nod up. Exhale, nod down. Inhale, nod up. Exhale, nod down. Inhale, nod up. Exhale, nod down. Two more. Inhale, nod up. Exhale, nod down. Inhale, nod up. Exhale, nod down. Relax your head on top of the spine. Let's reach the arms straight up to the ceiling this morning. And inhale, reach up to the ceiling, round the shoulder blades and stretch. Then exhale, pull the shoulder blades back together. Keep the arms still reaching up, but pull the head of the upper arm back into your shoulder socket. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull back together. Then inhale, stretch up. Exhale, together. Then inhale, reach up. Exhale, together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, together. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, together. And inhale, reach up. Exhale, together. And inhale, reach up. Exhale together. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale together. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull the shoulders back together. Lower your arms back down to your sides. Right leg up and circle the ankle. Let's get this nice soft knee. Embrace that crunchiness in the ankle joint maybe this morning. And reverse the circle. Nice full circle, so don't worry about how fast you're going. Good, point through the foot, circle your leg in your hip socket. Once again, as you're circling that hip, just engage your abdominals a little bit to stabilize the pelvis, to make sure you're getting a nice circle within the hip joint and not moving the pelvis and the leg together. And reverse the circle. Notice if you are holding any tension in your shoulders. If you are, release it. Good. Then flex your foot. Inhale, lower down, hover just above your mat. Exhale, point and lift back up. And inhale, lower. Exhale and lift. And inhale, lower. Exhale and lift. And inhale, lower. Exhale and lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale and lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale and lift. And inhale, lower. Exhale and lift. Once again, keep the pelvis nice and stable. Lower. And lift. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Place your right foot down. Extend the left leg up. Nice and soft. Circle the ankle. And reverse the circle. And point through the foot, circle the leg in the hip socket. And then reverse. Good. Flex the foot. Inhale, lower down to hover just above the mat. Exhale, point and lift. And inhale, lower. Exhale and lift. And inhale, lower. Exhale and lift. And inhale, lower. Exhale and lift. 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 3 more and 3. And lift. 2. And lift. 1 more. And lift back up. Place your left foot down. Take your arms behind the head. Once again, in the middle of the skull, not at the base of the skull. And take a deep breath in. And exhale, nod the head and shoulders up. And lower back down. And exhale, curl up. Inhale, lower. And exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And scoop those abdominals in. Starting at the pubic bone. Pulling them straight in towards the sacrum. And lower. And exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. We have 4 more, and 4, and lower, and 3, and lower, and 2, and lower, and 1. Good, let both knees come over to your right. So shoulders stay on the mat, knees to the right. You're gonna lift both shoulders up evenly towards the legs, which means you're not gonna get a ton of height, okay? So don't worry about that. Take a deep breath in, exhale, lifting up, and lower down. And exhale, lift, and lower, and exhale up, and down, and exhale up. And down, really think about lifting that right shoulder up. That's going to be the hard one to do right now. And lifting up, and down, and lifting up, and down, and exhale up, and down, and exhale up, and down. 3 more, and 3, and lower, 2, and 1. Good, lift your knees up, take your knees over to the left. This time it will be the left shoulder that won't want to come up as far, so maybe just concentrate on it a little bit more. Take a deep breath in, and exhale, lifting it up, and down, and exhale up, and down, and exhale up, and down, and exhale up, and lower, and exhale up, and down, and exhale up, and down. Two more. Good. Bring your knees back up. Take your arms down by your sides. Bring your knees into your chest. Extend the legs up. Once again, the legs can stay slightly bent. Take a deep breath in and little hip lifts, and exhale. Roll the hips up and roll them down with control. And exhale, rolling up and down. Notice if you are rounding the shoulder forward, try to keep those shoulders open. Make the lower abdominals work to lift the hips up. Once again, you don't have to get too big of a lift to get those transverse abdominals working down there. And lift. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. Control that roll down. Don't flop back onto your sacrum. And down. 1 more. And exhale. And inhale. Good. Just bend your knees into your chest for a moment. Go ahead, take your legs up to tabletop for 100. So if you want to keep them on your mat for 100, that's fine. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, nod the head and shoulders up. Ready, pulse your arms. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Squeeze your legs together. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. And in. 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. And in. 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5. And in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Lower all the way back down. Hug those knees in for just a moment. Take a breath. Coming into single leg stretches. Deep breath in. Exhale. Nod the head and shoulders up. Extend your right leg. Take the left ankle. Right shin. Ready and switch. Reach. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Take your arms behind the head. And 10, 9. Nice shelf for the head. Arms nice and strong. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Crisscross. Opposite shoulder, opposite knee. 4 more, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Come back down to the mat, take a breath. Feel that nice warmth in your abdominal wall. Take another deep breath in to do our second set. Exhale, head and shoulders up. The semi-signal left leg. Take the right ankle. Left hand to the knee. Ready, switch. Reach. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Arms behind this head. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and crisscross. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release down. Take a breath. Okay, go ahead and come up into a seated position. I'm going to turn and face you. All right. Coming into our teaser position, so lift the legs up in front of you. Take your arms straight out in front. Lift the back up nice and tall. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. And exhale, lower back down. And inhale, and exhale. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, lower down. And inhale, and exhale. And inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Hold behind the legs if you need some support there. And inhale, and exhale. 2 more. Inhale, and exhale. 1 more. Inhale, and exhale. Good. Release those legs down. Give your hip flexors a rest for a moment. If you need to do a quick stretch on the hip flexor, just turn the leg in, push that hip forward if you kind of have a side that's a little grumpy. If you want to do that until we do our next version. Good. Okay, so I'm going to turn back to the side so you can see them. The next version, little baby roll back. So take the legs up, take the arms out in front of you. You're going to roll back just a little bit onto the sacrum. Exhale, lift back up. And roll down just a little bit, really, really small and up. Once again, use the back of your legs. And look, so what I'm really trying to do is work the lower abdominals, the transverses, not so much up in the upper fibers of the rectus. And inhale, so that's why it's so little. And up. Lower. And lifting up. And exhale. And lift. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Roll just a little bit onto that sacrum. Lift all the way back up. And release the legs down. Good job, guys. I'm going to turn back to face you again. As we come in to work the obliques. Yep, same thing. If you do a little stretch on the hip flexors, please feel free to do that for a moment. It is a lot of hip flexor work. Okay, for obliques, lift the legs up. Take the arms out in front of you. Take both knees to your right. I'm not mirroring you. And lift back up. And knees to the right. And lifting up. Try as much as you can to not offset with the arms. So once again, you're twisting from the belly button down. And rotate. And up. And rotate. And lift. I think we have 4 more. Kind of lost my count there. We can let you 1 off or so. 3. And lift. 2 more. 2. Keep lifting that back up. 1 more. And release your legs down. Take a breath. I know this is some of your favorite exercises that we do. And then coming into the other side, lift the knees back up, lift the legs up, and take the knees to the left. Once again, upper body stays exactly where it's at. Try to keep your arms where they're at, so you twist from underneath the navel, lift back up, and twist, and lift, and twist, and lift, and twist, and lift. We're halfway there. 5, lift, 4, Lift, try to keep those shins lifted. 3, 2, and 1. Lift back up, release those legs down. Nice, guys. Very good. Let's go ahead and take the legs out in front of us and coming into sauce. Once again, if you've been out a lot this weekend and you're kind of tight, maybe just bend those knees a little bit today. Give the back of those legs a break. Take your arms out to the sides. Rotate to your left. Reach for the left little toe. Come back up and come back to center. And exhale to the right. Inhale, reaching over. Sitting back up nice and tall, rotated, come back to center. And exhale. Inhale, reach. Lifting up and center. And exhale, right. Inhale, reach. Up and center. And exhale. And reach. Up and center. And exhale and reach. Up and center. And exhale. Inhale. Up and center. One more. And rotate. And reach. Up. Center. Lower your arms back down for a moment. And bring your legs all the way together for spinal twist. So once again, more important that you are up tall on your sits bones, not that your knees are straight. So do whatever you need to do to modify to make sure you're up on the sits bones and not slumped down. Okay, take your arms out to the sides. 2 pulses to our left. So exhale, exhale, inhale back to center and to the left, or to your right, sorry. You can come back to center. And to the left, exhale, exhale, inhale, center, and to the right, exhale, exhale, inhale, center. So now once again, we're twisting on top of the waist. So things nice and stable underneath your waist. Once again, if you have SI joint issues, then maybe you go ahead and let that pelvis move just a little bit with you so you don't crunch down on that joint when you're doing rotation like this. So if it's bringing discomfort into that SI region, go ahead and let your pelvis move a little bit. But if you don't have that issue, try to keep everything nice and stable. And exhale, exhale. Inhale, center. And exhale, exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, center. Last set to the left. And center. And to the right. And center. Relax your arms down. Take a moment. Let's come back to that stretch for just a moment. So bend the left knee back. Just push that left foot forward a little bit. Get a nice stretch to that hip flexor. And yeah. And then go ahead, switch sides. And then press the right hip forward just a little bit. Okay. And then go ahead, come back into seated for roll-ups. So legs out in front of you, slide them to the knees, squeeze your knees together, arms out in front of you, nice and tall, sits bones again. Take a deep breath in. Think about the feeling of the lower pelvis working first, then moving up a little bit into the middle of the ribs, and inhale, sit back up nice and tall. So think about those muscles turning on sequentially from the pelvis moving up into the middle of the body. And exhale, rolling back. And inhale, sit nice and tall. And exhale, rolling back. Inhale and lift. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Think that you're trying to really curl the tailbone and keep going up to the ceiling as you roll back. And exhale. And inhale, lift. And exhale, rolling back. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. One more exhale. And inhale, good. Straighten the legs, just take a little nice light forward fold. And slowly send all the way back up. Bend your knees again. Take the arms back out in front of you, nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. C curve back. Stay in that C curve. Take a moment, really just try to really pull that tailbone up to the ceiling without moving back more. So you're really working that transversus. And then rotate to your left. And come back to center as you exhale. And inhale to the left. Exhale once again, tailbone up to the ceiling without moving the upper body. Inhale. And exhale, center. And inhale. And exhale. Make sure your focus is following the turn. And center. And inhale. And exhale. Try not to drop your chins down to the chest. And center. Inhale. And exhale, center. 2 more. Inhale. Keep pulling that tailbone up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, center. Inhale, hold for a moment. And then roll all the way back up, straighten up through the spine, stretch the legs, and take a nice forward fold. And sit all the way back up. Other side, bend the knees slightly in, sit back up on the sits bone, arms out in front of you, take a deep breath in. Exhale, start by pulling the tailbone up towards the ceiling, let it come up into the middle of the body, stay there. Inhale, rotate to your right. Exhale, back to center. And inhale, and exhale. And inhale, and exhale. And inhale, exhale to center. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, come back to center, really pull that tailbone up, keep it there, don't lose it. And center. Inhale, and exhale, 2 more. Inhale, and exhale, 1 more. Inhale, and exhale. Roll all the way up, lengthen through the spine, straight legs. 1 last light forward fold. Come all the way back up. Go ahead, turn on to one hip. I'm going to be on my left hip. If you can be on your right side planks. Left hand underneath you, or once again on the forearm of the left arm instead, or the right arm if you're on the right hip. And take your other arm out to the side. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Lift the hips up and away from the floor. Squeeze the legs together. Focus can be down or up. Keep looking that bottom hip away from the floor. Squeeze the front and back body together. And slowly come all the way back down with control. Good. Go ahead, take the legs around to the other side. Set yourself up. Just that reminder, don't get your arm too far away from you. Legs almost close to straight to start. Take the arm out to the side. Deep breath in. And ready, exhale, lifting up. Good. Squeeze those legs together. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more nice deep breath in. Nice. And slowly come down. Good. Go ahead. Sit with your legs out in front of you on your mat for roll up and down. So maybe take a moment, make sure you have some space behind you. If you, once again, need to start with bent knees, so you start at a nice flat back, go ahead and do that. Arms are reaching out in front of you. Deep breath in. Same thing as our roll back. Feel your roll back starting your roll down at the very bottom of the spine. Moving up into the low back, middle of the back, stretching everything out, inhaling. Exhale, same now, reverse it, starting up through the neck, the upper back, middle of the back, low back, pelvis, reaching over. And today we're going to go ahead and sit up nice and tall. And exhale, start with the tailbone curling up to the ceiling. Roll through the sacrum, through the low back as much as you can, through the middle of the back, upper back, reach the arms up overhead, maybe they don't touch, that's okay. Reverse it, cervical spine, upper shoulders, middle of the back, low back, pelvis, little stretch over the legs. Take this leg back up nice and tall. Inhale, exhale, through the pelvis, low back, middle of the back, shoulders, reach overhead. Exhale, reverse it. Stretch over the legs. Sit back up nice and tall. And exhale, rolling down. Inhale, stretch the arms over. Exhale, rolling back up. Inhale, reach. Sit back up nice and tall. Stretch up through that spine. Exhale, rolling down. Taking your time. Stretching overhead. Rolling up. Over the legs. Sit back up nice and tall. Exhale, rolling down. Reach the arms overhead. And exhale, rolling up. Inhale, stretching over. Sitting up nice and tall. And exhale, rolling down. Once you're on your mat, go ahead and stay there. And I'm going to go ahead and adjust myself back forward on my mat a little bit. Okay. And then coming into leg lower and lifts. Bring one knee at a time into your chest. Once again, as you begin to straighten your legs up to the ceiling, move those knees back away from you. So if you've already have pulled the knees all the way in and you straighten up from there, it's going to be really hard to get back into a neutral pelvis. So move those knees just a little bit forward so the knees are over your hips, and then extend the legs up. Once again, it doesn't matter whether the legs are straight or not, okay? So get them so you're in that nice neutral pelvis. Feel your sacrum contacting the floor. Good. Squeeze the legs together. Exhale, lower legs away from you. Inhale, lift back up. And exhale, lower. Inhale and lift. And exhale, lower. Inhale and lift. And exhale, lower. Inhale and lift. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Good. Bring your knees into your chest. It's fine. Bring your knees out all the way in. And let's go ahead, come over onto our stomachs. Let's roll over. Good. Extend your arms out in front of you. And then lifting opposite arm and the opposite leg. So as you inhale, Extend, lengthen, and stretch the right arm forward. Left leg back. Inhale, reach up. And lower all the way back down. And do the other arm again. Reach and stretch. And lower down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, lower. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, lower. Then fold your hands over one another. So as we're doing our next set of spine extension, I really want you to think about articulating the spine up. So just like we articulate as we roll through our back, think about articulating even up into extension so that you're starting with the spine lengthening forward. It's going to lift a little bit from the cervical, and then you're coming into the upper back. As you lower down, the upper back is coming down, and then the cervical. So see if you can kind of feel that articulation. A little bit harder to feel, definitely in extension work. So forehead on the back of the hands. Press down into the tops of your feet, so keep your feet down. As you inhale, think about stretching the crown of the head forward, lifting up, and then into the upper back. Lower down the same way. Exhale, chest is coming down, and then the head. That doesn't mean to overlift your chin when you're articulating, though. Inhale, stretch up, articulate into the middle of the back, lower down through the upper back, and all the way back down to your mat. So really think you're peeling the front of the ribs up and off of your mat. Lower down each rib in the front of the body, back down. Inhale, lifting up, sternum lifts, lower ribs lift, lower ribs come back down, sternum and head. And inhale, and exhale. And inhale, and exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. You have 3 more. Inhale, stretch up. Lower back down. Inhale, reaching up. Lower back down. Think about that articulation. Reach the head forward. Stretching up. And lower all the way back down. Good, guys. Take a moment. Bend your knees behind you. And just let your knees walk back and forth. So hopefully when you really think about the articulation of the spine, that it changes your extension work to getting out of that concept of just kind of maybe kind of pop it into that low back, and that you feel those upper fibers of the back working more. I know I do when I really make myself do it. All right, guys, push-ups. So either full push-ups or on your knees. So whenever you're ready, come up onto the hands and knees. Go ahead, loosen the legs out behind you or stay on your knees. And ready, lower down. And pressing up, 10 down. And lower. And lift. And lower. And up. Keeping everything nice and strong. Squeeze the legs together. Engage the back of your legs. Pull your dumbbells up and in. Got 3 more. Go ahead and lower the knees down. Want to take a child's pose, stretch it out for a moment. Okay, guys. Come back out onto your stomach for swans. So We haven't done these in a while. So starting with, we're going to do preps first. So hands pretty much underneath the shoulders. Pull the elbows into your sides. As you inhale, press into your hands, lifting the chest up, pull the lower abdominals in, lower down, and just lift the legs up and down. Upper body, press into the hands to lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift from your thighs and down. Inhale, stretching up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, thighs lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press into the hands, stretch up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, stretch the legs out. And lower down. And inhale, press. And lower. Lifting up. And down. Still feel yourself peeling up. Peel yourself back down. And lift the legs up. And down. So you can either stay with the preps that we just did, or if you want to do a true swan catch and dive, you press up. As you lower down, as the legs lift up, the arms go forward, and you catch yourself back up into your upper position. And reach forward and up. Legs lift, legs lower. So really just give yourself like those little teeter-totters that have the rounded bottoms, and up, and do a couple more, or just stay with the preps, and back, good. From there, press yourself back into a wide-legged child's pose, and just take a moment to stretch out that spine. Okay, go ahead, come onto your backs for teasers. And flip back over. Okay, start with the arms out to the sides, legs to tabletop. Squeeze the legs together. So really imagine the legs staying in this position. Yes, the legs are going to move a little bit away from you, but try to avoid that kick out and in as you come up. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Peel yourself off your mat and lifting the chest up and lowering back down. And exhale, rolling up and rolling down. Use the back of the legs if you need to with the arms. We're halfway there on this one. Unless you're going way faster than me. Forward, more. Exhale, scoop and roll up. Gather everything that reached forward and rolling down. And 3. And lift and lower and down. 2. And your best one, lift it back up. And lower all the way back down. Nice. Go ahead and bend your knees into your chest for a moment. And then place your feet down for bridge pose. So take your arms down to the sides. So that same feeling, we kind of keep coming back, that articulation. Take a deep breath in. Tilt the tailbone up to the ceiling. Keep lifting up one vertebrae at a time, pressing down into your mat firmly with the feet, holding at the top. Feel the back of your legs working. Try to drag those heels into the back of the body even though they don't move. And same thing, roll back down. One vertebrae at a time. Keep that tailbone lifted so you're going the exact reverse course that you went up. And release. Deep breath in. Exhale. Scoop and rolling up. Holding. And exhale, rolling down. And exhale, scoop and rolling up. Taking the time, try not to skip over that part of your back that we all have that maybe just doesn't want to articulate as much as other parts of your back. Just maybe take a little extra breath there and see if maybe those muscles and that connective tissue will release a little bit more for you. If you keep skipping it, it's just going to keep getting tighter and tighter. So try not to skip, have the patience to work with that part of the body. We usually have some little space in our spine, that tissue that just seems a little stuck. Rolling up one more time. And exhale, rolling down. And take a moment, sitting, and she'll wipe your knees back and forth for a moment. And bring the knees back up. And go ahead and come into a seated position. Legs out in front of you for our flat backs. So sit nice and tall. Once again, tape recording reminder to bend your knees if you need to make sure you're up on your sits bones. Arms behind the head, elbows nice and wide. Inhale. Lengthen the head up to the ceiling. Lean that entire picture back. Exhale. Sit back up nice and tall. And inhale, leaning back. Exhale. Coming back up. And inhale back. Exhale. And lift. Inhale, leaning back. Exhale, lifting up. Inhale, leaning back. Exhale, lifting up tall. Inhale, leaning back. Exhale, sitting up. Inhale, leaning back. Exhale. And inhale, lift. Stretch the spine long. Exhale, lift. Two more. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Go ahead and release the arms down. So instead of arms overhead today on our second set, we're going to take them out to the sides in a T position instead. So take the arms out to the sides. So nice and tall again. Right, inhale, lean back. And exhale, lift. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale back. Exhale, lift. And inhale back. Exhale, lift 4 more. And 4. And lift. 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Relax your arms down. Come up onto your knees. I'm going to do a lot of hip flexor work today. So I'm going to use my blanket underneath me for my floor. Come up onto both knees. Step your left foot forward. Stay on top of the right knee with the right hip. Drop your tailbone down, lift the hip bones up. Maybe even put your hands on the front of your hip bones. Thumbs on the back of the pelvis. Push that skin down on the glutes. Lift the pelvis up in the front. Just get a little tactile cue. Good. Then place your hands down. Lean forward into that front foot. Maybe move that left foot forward just a little bit. Come into a little bit of a lower lunge now. And then shift your weight back over the right knee, straighten the left leg, into the back of the leg. Some nice deep breaths. And go ahead and come back up. Place the left knee back underneath you. Step the right foot forward. Same thing, left hip over left knee. Take your hands, use your thumbs to pull the skin down in the back of the body. Use your fingertips to lift those hip bones up a little bit in the front of the body. So you just feel that pelvis kind of tilting up. And then place the hands down, lean forward. Maybe step that right foot forward just a little bit.
And then shift your weight back, straighten the front leg. And bring that knee back down. And you're all done for today. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day.